This video is sponsored by PelucidFX.com. Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Now, as usual, let's take a look at the gold market. On the gold market, in the past trading session, I see a single but very important moment that could shed the light on the possible perspective in the medium-term future on the gold market. And this moment is this candle. Take a look that market now stands below the weekly pivot support 1 and slightly lower than this consolidation and the nearest fib support area. We know that the weekly pivot support 1 should hold the retracement until the bullish trend is valid. So if market will pass through the weekly pivot support 1, this tells us that probably in the short-term perspective trend could be broken and some deeper move to the downside could happen. And no matter whether it will be just the deeper retracement or just a significant reversal, in general the breaking through the weekly pivot support 1 is the sign of weakness. And that tells us that we should expect some deeper move on the coming week, on the next week. And this probably could open the road right to this area, the 1335 confluence support area, the second stage of the possible retracement that until now is treated as reasonable and acceptable as the bullish retracement. So we could accept it and say that probably retracement to that area will not break the weekly upward trend, because that will be just retracing of this broken top. That was also significant resistance on the weekly time frame. Market has passed through it, retested, and continue move up. So if market will pass through to the downside below this level, that will be the warning sign for the bulls. But until this will not happen, the bullish trend on the weekly time frame and the perspective of the further upward action still intact. But for us, the major conclusion that we could make from this action is that the target. So we should be ready for this move. If, as I said, market will hold below weekly pivots support 1 by the end of the current week. Currently, also could see that market is testing the monthly pivot point. So the movement below both of them will tell us something, that probably market should ready for the deeper retracement to the downside. Let's see what will happen. As I said, sorry guys. As I said on the euro currency research, the non-farm payrolls could be significant. I do not want to make a bet on it, but just thinking logically that the August was the preparation for the back to school period and the end of the vacation period, so probably some more activity on the employment market appears right before the starting the financial year in September, and that's why this could stay in favor of the a bit better non-farm payrolls. But we will see it. Also, the improvement by the Congress, I think that the Congress has the huge probability that it will approve the strike on Syria. Also add weight to US dollar, and that could lead for some further depreciation of the gold market. So in general, overall environment in short-term period and the technical market has passed through this weekly pivot support 1 shows us and tells us that probably some market has not bad chances to continue move to the downside. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we see that we have very nicely looking ABCD pattern to the downside with the target 1356, and I think market has nice chances to pass through this rest $10 to the downside during today's trading session, especially if the non-farm payrolls will be good. So that is what we could expect today, because market now has passed through this support area, has erased our potential for the butterfly that we have discussed yesterday. So that is the bearish development. Also, it has entered in this consolidation, previous consolidation. It has the lower support area right at the 1355, 1356 area, where the target of the ABCD pattern. Well, in general, theoretically, market now still has the blur chance to create the double top pattern. That is also still possible, but taking into consideration all the events and issues that we have just discussed on the daily time frame of the gold, well, this probability now seems anemic, so it's very shallow probability that it will happen. Well, that's been said, during today's trading session probably we should be ready for the move to the 1356 area. That is very probable action that could happen today, especially around non-farm payrolls release. What will be after that we will see. So because currently when the market will hit the target, right here we probably could count on some shy bounce to the upside, small bounces that respect of the target of the ABCD pattern. Later, what will happen later we will see. Probably market, depending on what will happen a bit later, we will see. Maybe this will be our chance to take the short position. Well, because currently in the current environment I do not want to take the long position with the moments that gold market is showing us. On the hourly time frame I just draw the same consolidation that we have discussed yesterday, so you can see that the lower body of this consolidation stands around the same area, 1356 area. So probably again this will give us an additional support. While scalp traders, maybe if you're a scalp trader, you could try to search the possibility to take the long position with some minor bounce to the upside. That is possible because market probably will show some respect of this ABC reaction to the downside. But for others, the positional traders, probably it's better to search and wait for the bounce to the upside and take a look whether this bounce will be suitable for taking short position or not.